All right, twin-seater go-kart. That's what we're gonna come up with. I'm not sure how to do this. I really don't want to extend the frame on this one, just like on the Hayabusa and the quad, only because I really want to make it more of a drift kart. And when you extend the frame more, and you don't, yeah, you're almost going to make it into, if I go lengthways, I also have to go widthways, and I'm almost going to make it into the same size as a Civic, you know, so it's going to be a bit too big. So I'm going to try to, if we could, fit 2 seats side by side and somehow make some sort of cage around the wheels, and then we can put our feet over the cage sort of thing. See what we can do. I need to get cutting, I need to do some stuff. I've literally just dragged everything out, had a quick look, and now making this video. So as I said, got 2 seats. Motor is a GXSR 600, obviously turbocharged it's going to be. I do have a little tiny bit of an idea of what to do with the motor and turbo location and stuff like that. I know I think ahead, but it's just I've got to have something cool in my head, you know, just to keep the build going. So yeah, that's what we're up to. So probably not going to be running those side pods anyway, so when I get all the side pods off, we'll strip off all the front, cut the seat mounts off first. Let's get 2 seats in there. Let's see how it's going to sort of work with foot controls. Obviously the steering is going to be all mounted over to one side. That's just what it is. On the other side, I will either have a steering wheel or just like a sort of just a grab bar. But yeah, that's it. As I said, trying to keep it stock go-kart width, you know, don't really want to make it too much wider. As I said, I just do want it just to be just a mad drift thing around in the car park, that's all. So let's get cracking, let's do some cutting and yeah, see what we can come up with. Start. fuel tank that I might actually still have at the back. I might just keep all engine components at the back end. As I said, I'm going to have two seats here, so two people. Theoretically, there's going to be two weight compared to one, you know. So that at all times, there's almost going to be like another 100 kilos in this thing, you know, unless I've got my little dude in there or something like that. In that case, it's only like, what, 25, 30 kilos, you know. So that's a lot more to keep down on the front, which is good, so I don't mind of actually just putting the engine at the back. Yeah, I think it should be alright. So we'll get a little bit more done. I really want to bolt the seats together, so then we can actually have them bolted in and such. Just got to make sure that the shoulders not going to hit each other on the shoulders, because I've got some big mates. Yeah, as I said, moving the steering over, I don't want it to be angled. I want it to pretty much almost be straight. If there is a slight angle, then it's slight, but I don't really like the ones. I've seen a few carts that engines on this one side, and they just angle the steering over to one side. Yeah, which I don't like, but personally. So I think, yeah, should be sweet. So let's get a bit more done. Yeah, let's focus on bolting the seats together, and actually if we can get the steering all tacked up and stuff like that, then we can focus on the rear of what sort of engine setup we'll go for. So obviously the 600 is going to be plenty enough for power wise, obviously turbocharged as well on methanol. We're just gonna think of some cool ideas of I like to think of the cool ideas with, like, you know, the turbocharger position, exhaust position, and that sort of makes me keep on these projects. As I said, the twin cart is pretty cool. I like that idea, but also having those other ideas as well. So let's get to it. Alright peeps, so seats all bolted up. I've got it, so the whole thing was, I got these seats given to me, which is awesome. Thanks heaps to my mate Kyle. I'm not a massive dude, alright, not to overrate myself here, but that's going to be more for me. But I've got some, as I said, mate, I've already got some bigger mates, so I really do need a bigger one on this side, just so then, you know, I can give everyone a ride. But the difference with different seats is the different sizes is obviously mounting brackets, that's all. So I've had to just quickly knock up a couple of things here. I've just quickly bent in a bit of tube there. It's only cable ties holding the rear. The actual bottom itself is straight, so that one there's got a bigger bum. Obviously it's got a bigger hoop. Then this one here is just more flat, so that, because that goes down, I've had to raise that side up a little bit for it to get pretty straight. As I said, I haven't got the tape measure out yet, but that one's up a little bit more. And yeah, and then obviously we've just got to relocate the steering over to one side. So I need a little bit more, so I was just thinking I'll quickly take these off for now. Right, we'll move it over. We'll I'm really hoping I can get it. I might be able to just right on the edge here, and wherever it goes there, weld it to there, and then yeah, weld it off of here somewhere. Obviously we still need the steering to be exactly the same, so whatever we lengthen off this one, it has to be onto this one, and then it'll be exactly the same. So yeah, let's quickly get that cleaned up over here so we can weld it to the steering. And then this side here, we need to I'm probably just going to cut one of these sides down, so then obviously one side will be, and it'll just be straight. And then obviously we can adjust these. I'm not sure if these were steel or alley, so I'm pretty sure they're alley. We can see what we can do. Alright guys, battery went flat again. Please remind me in the next couple of weeks, go get another battery. As I said, I just keep going hammer and tongs and I don't see that red light flashing. I normally have about 2-3 hours on the battery, but yeah, it just obviously went flat pretty quick. So I normally have it all charged up, but yeah, it must have been charged. But I got a bit done. I also just had to go get some more mid gas as well. Just got everything organized. So I've been about 5 hours now without no camera. Yeah, I'll show what I've got created, and then we'll go from there. So I've got full battery now, guys, all memory cards, so all sweet. So let's have a look. All right, so as you see from all the other stuff, I've had 2 frames. I've chopped one up and made pretty much one from 2. So I've still got a lot of pieces left from the other one. I've had the motor in there and motor mounts. Yeah, I didn't realize the battery went flat, so sorry guys. So 2 seats, it's moved over that way just a bit. That's only because he's not doing anything. He's pretty much just going to be like legs over here. There's going to be a big like tub, as you would call it, so front wheel well. They'll be just, yeah, getting covered all over the front wheels, and his legs are going to be over that. My legs more need to be somewhat, still need to have accelerator and clutch and brake. So I've got it more set out to one side. I've got
them all set out. All right. Goes just over a little bit on this one, but we can adjust that with fine adjustment. That's fine. Just tacked up everything at the front, just to make sure it was going to fit. No worries at all. Pretty happy. All right, so I've got some mounts coming off of here. These ones obviously from the side bars. We're probably going to make just like a side, just for some more side support for the seat. Now the seat, I couldn't do it with a round bar. I had to do it with square. That's just bolting the seats together for the top two. And then I've just got two supports holding either one there. Same thing, just tacked up for now. All right, but that should look pretty sweet. Obviously all the work's in the back, guys, so just getting everything all happening. I did have another mount on this side, but then I forgot what I'm actually doing on this side. So I'll get them out. Here you go. So I had it exactly the same as the other side. So I had two mounts there, but I forgot that I'm actually going to have the chain here. So scrap that idea. We're going to have to put this mount somewhere else. All right, a little bit further forwards, or yeah, something. We'll figure something out. I'm still going to do some gussets. Need to cut that one off there as well. But I'm going to do some gussets from here, that one there especially, to the upright there. And this one here will make something up. As I said, I need the chain to go here. So yeah, this one's going to be a little bit different on this side, but we should be able to get something happening. All right, so yeah, these are all the frame pieces off the other one. Yeah, so everything's come up all right. I like just joining things together, guys. So sleeving them and joining them together, and then yeah, coming out with a sort of a creation. Oh well, yeah, we'll pop the engine in. Okay, we'll bolt it all up, and yeah, I've got some bolts now, so I've just tapped out all the engine mount holes. Where are we? Yeah, we are here. So these ones here, I've tapped all these to an M12. All right, and these fronts, I've tapped these to an M10. All right, so we'll pop this in now, and yeah, we'll do it. Alright guys, new day. Gave the whole place a big clean up as well. It's pretty messy, but this is what we've come up with. So I'm not sure whether to run pods or not. So pods are the sides and the front. It does look pretty cool. It does look a little bit better, and it is a little safer. I'm not going after safe on this thing, but yeah, it is what it is. So the only thing I might actually cut into the pods, just so then we can actually fit it in as good, like a bit better.
We'll see where we go, but that's the shape anyway. I'll quickly take you around and we'll have a quick look. Alright, so that's what we've come up with. Engine wise, I've just mounted up a couple more gussets there. Alright, so just make it a little bit better. It is secure as anything right now. It's all welded up. I do want to get a brace somehow over the other side of the axle. It's just that I also want to be able to take the axle out, so it's a bit hard. I might have to make it removable when we make it. So the seat brace is all done as well, so they're secure. They're all welded up. They're all pretty sweet. The top's pretty much all I'm going to do is like cable tie them to the top, because they just hop off. But then when it sits in, it's secured as, so I was just literally going to put like 2 cable ties, or even just like a couple screws. We'll see what happens. Alright, so obviously we do know it's a GSXR 600, guys, and it will be turbocharged. So the only other thing is to find out a location of where we want the turbocharger. So I am actually thinking on top. I do want it on top. I reckon it will be the best bit, but yeah, that's what we'll go more suss out, obviously. Yeah, everything else, really happy with it. Exhaust manifold, got plenty of room there to come out and do something with the turbocharger. I've got to cut that up and we can do something with that. As you can see, we're offset, no worries. And yeah, this passenger has just got to hang on for his life, that's all. As I said, I will be having tubs over the wheels, so we won't be able to have anything in the way of the wheels. Yeah, that's what we're up to anyway. So I'm pretty happy with how it's all looking right now. So yeah, that's what it is. All right, guys. Yeah, so on TWOZUKI, as I said, I've got other stuff to go on. I'm hoping parts will be here today for the other projects. I literally just wanted to, I had the motor sitting there, had the frame sitting there, well, both frames sitting there. I just wanted to get it out the way, just to get that idea out of my head, and just to see if it actually would work. I love getting the ideas out and then yeah, just and rolling with it pretty much. So yesterday was a good day, productive day of just getting everything all welded up. Yeah, and I'm really happy with it. So it's a 2-car, that's what I was really happy with it. If you're thinking about the right there in the center, the shoulders don't hit. All right, so we're all pretty good on the shoulders. And also, yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. So let me know what you guys think anyway. I'm really happy with it. It's gonna be fine enough for a GSXR 600 in there. So turbocharged as well, of course, guys, on methanol. You know my gist. So that's what it is. So yeah, really hoping you like this project. As I said, I'll just quickly, it's just a little fill-in thing, that's all, guys. And yeah, I'll get some parts and we'll start doing some stuff on the other work. Thanks very much, guys, obviously, for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. See you, peeps.